welcome back to Astronomy Arcade. My name is Victoria, but you can call me Vicky, but today you can call me Iara because after so many scheduling issues and the nightmare of graduations and then Mac's job being like, and another thing, we're back. We're back for some Dungeons and Dragons.
Indeed.
Yay! We've
Hey, the
returned.
boys are back in town.
We've crawled out of the hole of not being able to stream once again, and we are here, and we are ready to roll some dice and finally figure out what's going on with Triss. I'm a little afraid they're already dead because it has been a month, but you know, we'll see. But before I get too far into all of my talking. A dog. I'm gonna pass it over to our dungeon master, McKenna. And,
That's me.
Yeah, you can get us updated on what happened approximately 1 month ago.
No, I saw my HP.
Yeah, you guys just got done with the fight. So
We had a fight last time. I
we
remember
sure
that.
did. I killed my arch nemesis.
last we left off. Spoilers.
Oh, sorry. Take it away, God. God. Remember?
God.
Okay. No, that's random side tangent. McKenna and I just rewatched Death Note, because that was all that was getting us through the month, and it was really funny. I didn't realize how many memes on the internet came from Death Note. There's a lot, and one of them, this guy was like, "God, is that you?" Like really, really intense. It was really funny. And anyway, continue. God, that's that's the joke. It's been a long time, guys. I missed you.
I'm currently trying. I missed you too. I'm currently trying to find the post-it note where I have my correct HP on it.
No, shoot.
Oh, this is going to be a chaotic night, which is fine. And all right. Well, last we left off, our intrepid band of adventurers found their paths of fate intertwining yet again. Caleb, Iara, and Ali. In the city of Essos, you guys uncovered a previous rival from your past, an individual named Gelthul, which you have quarreled with previously, had turned up yet again, seemingly being ushered down a plot with strings pulled by someone else unknown, this individual called Vixthra. You guys heard mention of via scrying on Gelthul personally, discovering that he and his cronies were seemingly in the sewers of the Outer Wall district of Essos. You rallied your allies, you found the entrances into this sewer system, and in 3 separate parties with the Crown's Guard and the champions of the Raven Queen dove deep into the sewers, uncovering traps, finding demonically summoned guards, and expertly navigating yourself through said obstacles. The 2 of you found Gelthul and a new individual named Sodalis. Battle ensued, Gelthul finally slain. And after some chase, Sodalis as well met their end. In the quiet after the battle, I believe one of you sent a sending spell. Was that Ali?
No, Iara talked through the mirror.
Ah. Oh, that's right. Thank you for reminding me of that.
Oh
Yes.
yeah, I forgot about that.
Iara was making all the phone calls.
Masquerading as this drow Sodalis, looked through a scrying mirror, seeing the visage of Vixthra yet again, and seemingly getting away with a little lie, though Vixthra was upset that you had not yet found the artifacts needed for their plan, and asked you to call again once the book was retrieved.
So sorry.
And I believe we left off with Iara pulling out the sending stone that she has with Triss, and no response was given.
It's just taking her a minute to get to her sending stone. It's fine.
Yeah, she's probably in the bathroom. They're probably in the bathroom. It's fine.
It's fine. Also, I can't get over the double forest right now. It's really good.
I know.
He's so chilling right now too. It's
Yeah.
really funny.
He's like he's so attentive at the moment. Oh, look at him. Wow. They're in the same room. Ooh, look at that. Illusion.
Wait, what? I'm just kidding.
Wait, what do you mean? We're not in a box. See, now if Grant and I could do that, now that would be crazy.
That'd be sick.
All right.
So,
Shall we reintroduce ourselves?
yes, please do. I will turn off music for that.
Oh no, you can't.
I'm scared. I'm scared.
Is that your
Take it away,
character's name?
Oh, that's right. I'm first. I forgot. Hi, I'm Amanda. But tonight I'll be playing Caleb. I'm the paladin fighter of the group, and I serve the Raven Queen. And I also have a little raven friend named Edgar, who I completely forgot about the last time we played, and he was just in the room the entire time doing nothing. But we can pretend he was doing something. But he's back on my shoulder now.
He was moral support.
Current mental state. Don't ask. That's
Just don't.
I just literally ended my lifelong foe who aided in killing my wife of many years and screwing up our group real bad, and it's what started everything, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Anyways.
I
There's a lot of layers.
really want a shirt now that says mental state, don't ask.
Oh, I'll make it. I'm on it. Anyway, yeah, that was very vague, but more will come out for role play. So anyway, take it away, whoever's next. I forgot also.
Grant.
I think that's usually me. Hello, everybody. I'm Grant. I play Allie, our barbarian druid multiclass who I think out of all of us has taken the actual least amount of damage to herself. With the exception of 2 points of psychic damage because I pulled out a really obnoxious voice that nobody liked.
I like it.
I can't even remember what it was.
Oh,
No, we don't have to do it
I
again. No, you don't have to. That wasn't me asking you to remind me.
Okay,
It's
fine.
okay. That voice will appear many
Eventually.
moons from now, probably.
So yeah, is Allie, physically doing just fine. Her wild shape took most of the damage for her. Mentally, emotionally, she's trying kind of not to think about that too hard right now. She's trying to focus on getting everyone through this alive.
Fair. Do you have a pickle? And anyway,
don't know.
sorry.
I took one toy and then I turned around and he had another one. And I was like, where?
He's so good. As I said in the intro, my name is Vicky and I play Iara. She is our rave magician, otherwise known as a bard sorcerer. Well, sorcerer bard, let's be clear. She's definitely more sorcerer than bard, specifically the wild magic type. She actually is kind of doing okay on hit points. I think somebody gave... Oh.
I'll be right back.
Okay. Just ignore the line through Grant's face for a second and ignore that we're all in the wrong spots because I only have so many options with Zoom. It'll fix itself when it comes back. It's okay. Is she still on? Just not...
Yeah.
Okay. I have... There we go.
There's-
I'm sorry.
It's
There's
back.
a random setting.
I gave Forrest a treat instead.
I apparently am not doing too bad on hit points, so that's good. There's so many random numbers on this because I was also doing photography work.
Wait,
Anyway,
what? That's not good. No, I was like, if I have the highest HP and I'm doing the worst, that's not great.
You might want to let Allie tank the first few hits next time until we rest.
ideally,
That's okay. I'm good. Continue. Sorry.
I'm afraid. Aren't we all? That's about it. That's all you need to know from me. I'm concerned.
All right, then. Well, with introductions out of the way, let us set the scene a little bit, shall we? You know what? We can do something a little bit less serious.
So serious.
Clown music, let's go.
Nope.
I'm wondering why I can't hear the. I think the
Music?
stream.
I
I
can
think the
hear you.
stream can. I think my computer is just being weird.
Oh, okay.
Don't worry about me. I'll figure it out.
Okay, no problem. So,
I hear it.
okay.
You go. You go. Ignore me. You go. Ignore me.
I'll go.
I'm gonna mute
We'll just
myself.
go.
I'll figure it out.
Oh, no, you're good. So, with Iara coming back into Ali and Caleb with the belongings of Sodalis in tow, I believe you guys were rooting through Gelthul's belongings. Is that correct, or have we already gone through that?
I don't believe we did yet.
Yeah, just I think the most Allie would be doing is making sure that there's nothing too important, because she's honestly not that fussed about just taking random stuff. She's heard that someone who's helped us is in danger and kind of wants to go help fix that problem.
Yes.
Yeah, Iara does
Yeah.
not give a shit about
Just
looting
wanna-
anymore. She's like, I
Yeah.
think we need to go. Actually, I think we need to leave. How I would.
Okay.
I mean, how. I mean, obviously, I'm worried in general because everything is a bit more tense right now since we just had a, I don't know if the characters would call it a boss battle, but that is what it was. But like, how rare is it for Triss not to answer their phone? Because, like, I tend to
It's
call them
not-
quite early in the morning sometimes, and they still answer.
It's
like,
not very common. You do know that sometimes Triss doesn't necessarily keep her phone or her sending stone on her person, especially when she's in the shop. Yeah, I know. I made the character and I fuck it up myself. I know. I know. We were talking about this earlier today.
I poisoned
It's 'cause I
everybody
kept
because I know of a Triss from The Witcher, and
Yeah.
she goes by she, her, and this Triss goes by
They're
they, them.
feminine. It's
I ruined it.
listen,
They can go by any pronoun. So
whatever they want.
Yeah.
I don't know. The DM fucks up. You guys roll it anyway.
oh, it's not Pride Month anymore.
You know,
I was gonna be
yeah,
like, wow,
yeah,
on
we're
Pride
one
Month.
It's always Pride Month. 365 days a year.
No, I know. I'm just
In
kidding.
this house,
Yay!
I
So-
was making a joke to Aiden earlier today, and I was like, "Oh my God, it's July. I have to pretend to be straight now. I have to go back in the closet. Bye.
Back in the box.
I gotta go back in the closet." Just kidding. Anyway,
So, it's not uncommon for them to not carry their sending stone all the time.
yeah. However,
But it is a rarity for them to not pick up.
we should go.
We definitely should go now.
There's also like for sure like some dead people that we that were helping us, I think. I mean, I don't want to be like morbid about it, but like those explosions before did not sound great.
I'll send Edgar, but I think right now we have to get to Triss.
Yes,
for
no,
multiple
that's my priority, but
Can I blow 2 level 1 spell slots? And like ask a couple of rats to be animal messengers for me?
Are you
Actually, no,
sure I can send Edgar for you?
Come here,
I'll
Remy.
use one then. I'll use one.
Okay.
What are you?
We need a messenger.
Okay. Before we get too far into with this, what are you attempting to do, Allie?
I'm going to send an animal messenger to Kadash
Okay.
to let him know the situation. That Gelthul and Sodalis are both very dead at this point. And that Triss might be in a bit of danger.
Okay.
I'll do the same, but for Lameth and the crew with Edgar.
Okay. So, very quickly and easily, Allie, you are able to, with your druidic nature, summon a rat, or call one to you, give them a quick message, and you see them scurrying down in the direction that you point.
With a generous hunk of cheese.
A little piece of bread, and they're off. As you are communicating to Edgar, Caleb, and almost intuitively, Edgar begins to fluff up and begins to fly off, and the three of you hear footsteps coming from the direction where you came. The heavy clanking of boots on the slick surface, and you see approaching you, now dirtied and stricken with blood, the white porcelain masks of those of the Raven Queen. You see that first coming through this one figure that you would know as Lameth, the very large, bare arms and this dark chest plate that is caked in grime now, carrying this very large sword with them on their back, and a few others, though far fewer than what came into the sewers originally, as they approach you.
Caleb quickly actually wipes his eyes from the old tears, and then he clears his throat. He's like, Lameth. He counts. Is everybody there?
They're missing about 5.
Gelthul is gone, as well as his other crony. Sodalis was his name.
That's correct. Just letting Caleb know that is the correct name.
No, Amanda was realizing that I don't know if Caleb was even able to tell Lameth about Sodalis.
No, you guys did.
We did? Oh,
We did,
my bad.
yeah.
So I didn't say
did.
a question.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yara
they're
did a
both
little bit
dead.
of mind reading.
And
Right.
Sodalis knew that name for whatever reason.
Okay, they're
But
both
didn't.
gone.
This is... I'm doing the wrong voice. This is very good news.
It is.
Are the 3 of you injured? You okay?
We've
I'm
taken.
fine, they're not.
I have
Yeah.
a question, Mac, as far as how this works.
Yes.
I have realized that I used my Mycelium Enlightenment, which I think we rolled for. We did. We rolled 4 different things at the end of stream last time.
We did.
I think I have a level of exhaustion.
Yes.
And I also so I get 20 temp HP. Do those... How does it... when they get taken away, what happens to my...
We don't specify in the spell, so the temporary HP will stick
Okay.
and will stay around, unless it was gone.
I mean, it
And
was...
was used-
So, my max HP is 48, so I started with 68. I now have 39. So, does it matter? Or is it just... Am I at 39 now? Or do I have to, minus something?
No, I'm fairly sure you're at 39 now, because I believe it worked out. I'm sure it's fine.
Okay.
I don't remember exactly what we did math-wise for that, but I'm sure it's fine.
Okay.
Level of exhaustion, just disadvantage on skill checks.
Gotcha. Cool.
So, no attack rolls or anything yet. That's at 2nd level.
Cool.
So,
We've taken a couple of hits.
come on, please. As you see one individual walk up with a tome in their hand, and you see they wave their hand, and there's this bright red flash around the 2 of you as the 2 of you heal.
Oh.
Face the sun.
13 hit points.
Just
Oh,
kidding.
nice. Back to full.
13. Yeah.
I'm back into the 100s. I dipped low.
100?
I have 136 health hit points, and I got below that.
136?
Yes, ma'am.
I just want to repeat
How
that
much?
my normal total is 48.
114 here.
Just
Oh man.
Sorcerers, hey, fun fact for all of you D&D nerds out there.
Glass cannon.
Sorcerers and wizards used to have a D4 as a hit dice. Now they have a D6.
what?
Oh my god.
Yep.
That's crazy.
Mhm.
That's why Leaf's hit die is the D4. That's where I got it
Oh
from.
my god.
Yep. It's
Cloud, how are
bad.
you doing? Oh my god, Cloud, you're gonna be a dad? What do you mean? Cloud is my brother's
Congrats.
friend. What the
Congrats.
fuck? Congratulations.
Wonderful.
That's
Congrats.
crazy.
Really
Thanks for
cool.
stopping in.
Right on. That's super cool.
Wild. That's
So-
crazy. Okay, back to also hi
What-
Becca and hi Mom.
Hi guys.
Are there any
Nice to meet
more?
you.
What do you need from us?
We need to get to Triss immediately. We need to go right now.
Dumam can take one.
Who?
Unfortunately, as he gestures to that cleric that was next to him that just healed you.
Oh, actually, how far are we from Triss's house?
You guys are
Shop.
fairly far, farther than 500 feet.
Oh,
But
okay.
getting out of the
what you wanna do.
sewers, I do know what you want.
DM's like,
But getting out of the sewers, Dimension Door can be quite handy.
I would say Allie would kind of just glance at Caleb and say, "You want to go or should I?"
I'll go.
You sure?
Yes. I
Get
can
her
do
as quick
this.
as we can.
Be safe, please. I step towards that guy. I forgot his name.
Okay, don't worry about it. As they reach their hand out to you, grab on, and they take their cloak that's this bright, or I shouldn't say bright, this dark auburn silk, and throws it around you, Caleb, and the two of you Dimension Door.
Ooh.
And you are immediately shunted onto this, back on the streets of the Outwall district of Essos. In the early morning, the sun just now coming up. As you guys have been underground for only about 30 minutes or so. What are the two of you doing?
I'm doing the same thing. I'm like, I have that spell too, and I grab Allie with the collar, and I said, "We're leaving."
Okay.
All right.
I think as we go, because we all heard the name Bixtra, right? Did we mention this to Lameth before?
I believe you guys mentioned those two names.
Okay, I just wanted to be sure.
Caleb definitely would.
Lamenth was familiar with Soldalis.
Okay.
That's
Ali
right.
would just say right before the Dimension Door, they still have a plan. It's still in action. Let you know more as we find out more.
Understood.
And in a puff
Alright.
of, I pull out a, I dropped my character sheet. Sorry, she's a mess. I pull out a little vial of very fine, not mycelium enlightenment, but like mushroom powder, and I go, "Boom, let's go," and I.
If there's a puff of like stuff, I'm rolling something. Nope. Ali sneezes.
Okay.
And
the two, yes.
Well, I was gonna say my goal is to go exactly where. It says teleport to a spot in range that you see, visualize, or give directions to. The directions are where Caleb went.
Okay.
If that tracks.
With the intuitive understanding of that spell and assuming that they teleported closer to heart of the city, you guys do appear and see about 40 or so feet ahead of you, Caleb and this other individual, adorned relatively similarly.
Caleb's like literally sprinting.
Yeah. So as you are now out on the streets of the swallows of Essos, Iara, please roll me a d20. I will ask Allie, can you roll me a d6, please?
A d6.
Am I adding anything to it?
That's a
Okay.
4.
Okay.
Mysterious dice rolls are scary.
7.
7.
7.
Okay. All right.
I'm afraid. Also, I rolled for wild magic and I didn't get it. So.
Okay.
Is Edgar? Edgar didn't have to go, so Edgar's with me now, right?
Yeah, Edgar is technically a part of your equipment.
Okay, cool. Equipped.
Think about it.
Bird
So-
equipped.
I wish.
Let's
dude.
go.
Yeah.
If I could walk around with a raven on my shoulder, I would be so happy.
Yeah. So he is with you.
Okay.
And with I'm assuming the three of you sprinting towards the center of the city, this cleric that brought you up here does go off in the opposite direction to reconnect with their party as they exit the sewers and aren't following you.
Oh, Caleb would have nodded before he started running then.
Okay.
Thanks for help. See you later. Bye.
Change the music slightly.
Can I?
Oh, that's wait. Oh,
I was like,
that's wait.
right,
That's wait.
Shit.
that'd be
What are we
nuts.
walking into?
Actually, no. I was gonna ready an action, but I'm not sure what we're doing, and I'm also a little concerningly low on my sorcery pool. So
Running through the city, you guys do attract some attention as this is happening. Just, the average onlookers, the people heading to the docks early in the morning on this side of the city, individuals roaming about the streets just glance at you, seeing you, somewhat concerned, but, not necessarily stopping you in any way. Getting closer and closer and closer and closer, you guys begin to see a drifting tail of black smoke
no,
above the city,
no,
just beginning to surface and come up.
no.
Are you guys doing anything as you're approaching? Now, getting into the actual promenade district of Essos, where the shop is located.
I'm going to keep running.
I mean, I'd like to make a perception check to see if I spot, anything else out of the ordinary.
Or go for it, Allie.
That is a dirty 20.
Okay, very good. Looking around, the occasional concerned face of someone that you're passing on the street, nothing necessarily focused. You do see ahead of you 3 or 4 Crown's Guard heading in the direction where the smoke is coming from.
Where's the smoke coming? Like, what side of town?
Seems to be coming from somewhere in the heart of the promenade.
Okay,
Consistent with where
Triss's shop is.
Chris's shop is?
With that perception check and your guys' knowledge of the city, yes.
Can I? I mean, I don't think this matters. I don't think they're gonna pick up, but Iara, as long as it doesn't slow her down, is gonna try to call Triss again.
Does not slow her down at all. You speak into the sending stone again. The runes pulse in rhythm with your voice as it hits it. And it goes dark again. A couple of beats go by as you guys are running.
Here's a
There's still no
question.
response.
Here's a question.
Yes.
I imagine if a sending spell, sending stone, if its partner was destroyed, it wouldn't work, right? Or would it do the same thing as if it's not getting an answer?
Make an Arcana check for me.
Okay. I'm bad at that. But I'll try. Oh, I did good for Triss. Arcana is... Where's my Arcana? Excuse me, computer. I don't want to deal with virus and threat protection right now. I'm dealing with real threat protection. Okay.
Wait,
Get out of here.
Sorry.
I got an 18.
18. That is exactly how Ascending Stone would work. The enchantment would be destroyed if the other stone was destroyed.
So the stone is
And it
her
does-
her stone, or their stone is at least still exists.
Correct.
Okay. I mean,
They're just-
stones don't burn, I guess. So
They're just unable to
connect or pick
connect to it.
Yeah.
And as a general note for all of you that are aware of this, non-magical fire will not destroy magically enchanted artifacts. That tends to be a pretty normative thing unless it explicitly says otherwise. It's very difficult to destroy objects with enchantments.
Okay. That makes me start second guessing what my plan was going to be.
Okay.
I'm still running in
Yep.
my clanky ass armor.
All right. Running into the more familiar part of the promenade for all of you, a stretch does open up, and you see in full bloom now at this point smoke billowing from portable potents. A sizable crowd has gathered around it, and you see probably about 24 Crown's Guard that are currently bucket brigading, throwing water onto the fire, trying to do it. There's a couple of people that are smashing out windows to get access to the fire. Yes.
As soon as I'm in range, I would like to cast Control Water
Okay.
and use it to douse the flames.
Okay. And much akin to a few nights prior, you guys see Ali's eyes flash as from one of the aqueducts that run through this city, a massive wave of water smashes out onto the street, flowing past everyone who are somewhat concerned with the fact that their feet are now suddenly wet, but is then being swept into the building itself. Approaching further and seeing that the fire is now beginning to dwindle, you do see Triss
Okay.
outside of the shop, being sitting down on the ground, and is currently being tended to by 2 Crown's Guard.
Can I still run up at full speed, kind of like pat her or their shoulder, and then go inside the building?
Absolutely, you
Thank you.
can. Yeah, while Caleb is running into the building, what are the two of you doing?
Before you go in, Caleb, wait, the flames are out?
They're going out.
Okay.
Basically, at this point, Ali has pushed the water into the shop, and it has begun to extinguish a lot of the surface flames. But as you guys get closer, you notice that most of the building is on fire. The structure of the ceiling of the inside is beginning to burn and catch quickly. And it's almost all completely scorched on the inside right now.
Okay.
While I'm controlling water, can I make a perception check to see if I notice anyone out of place?
You absolutely can. Go ahead and roll.
Before Caleb runs in, I grab your arm and I say, "Don't be stupid," and I give you bardic inspiration. And then I drop to like kneel in front of Triss, and I'm like checking them, like, what happened? Are you okay? I already have like cure wounds ready to go if I need it.
Yeah. Kneeling down at Triss, you notice immediately they are rough. There are scratches and bruises on their face. There's a cut above their eye that is keeping one eye kind of shut. Their usual like fine adornments and piercings throughout their horns mangled and knotted, tied up, and a piece of their horn is actually chipped.
Who hurt my baby?
Their
I love
their
Triss.
hands have bruises and defensive wounds on them. They are fully conscious, and with it, they see you immediately. Oh, thank God. Okay. Dad. Oh, are you guys okay? And they immediately get up and hug you.
Okay, yeah. I hold on to them, and I also cast what's it called? Cure wounds. Like I said, I would just on their face, and I'm like, we're fine. What happened to you? I'm sorry. We shouldn't have left shit with you. That was so fucking stupid of me.
I don't even know. You guys left? I didn't know. I just, four people came into the shop and they locked the door and were seeming looking for something. I don't know what. And
It's a
they
20.
refused.
Sorry,
No, go ahead,
that
Allie.
was a 23 on the perception check, just in
23 on
case.
the perception check. As Triss is explaining what happened and is talking through things, Allie, looking around, uh, 23. There's nothing that you see out of place right now. Just a bunch of onlookers, um, seemingly worried. You look into the skies, look at the rooftops. There's no one that you can see running or fleeing, nothing out of the ordinary, um, from this perspective that you can see. Caleb,
Yeah.
as you are rushing in, there are a couple of Crown's Guard that attempt to stop you. Hold! Don't go in there! And you just
My mask
in.
and then just keep going like the aura.
Immediately there's thick smoke that immediately hits your lungs. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw for me.
All
You
right.
have bardic inspiration.
Does my
if you
mask
need it.
help? Thank you.
Um,
On.
I don't
also,
think this is that kind of mask.
I know.
No,
I'm just kidding. 16.
16? Yes.
I'll save that bardic. Okay.
Were you going to say something, Vicky?
also, just before I forget, the cure wounds is 17 for Triss.
Great. I'll make note of that. Thank you.
Oops, am I?
All right. You cough a little bit, Caleb, but look around, wipe the smoke away from your face. That is now beginning to clear somewhat as the fire is being put out, as your boots are soaking wet with Allie's control water happening right now. Immediately taking in the vicinity around you, Caleb, you see two bodies
Okay.
Good.
in the in this vicinity that you don't recognize, burnt to shit.
Mm-hmm.
There are many things thrown around, drawers pulled open, sacks of herbs and dried goods cut open and spilled across the floor. And you notice
Looking for the armor.
the chest piece of the armor is gone.
Fuck.
Great.
Caleb, like,
For the viewers who were not here a month ago, can we remind them? Also for Vicky, can we remind them what
Yes, we can.
was in the armor?
So, before the three of you went down into the sewers, you decided to stash the book that was found that Gelthul was originally trying to steal. That were the notes of how to resurrect someone
Great.
from the dead.
Great.
You guys had made the assumption that Gelthul was compiling these opponents, and there are two other components that they were stealing as well. One being a large diamond worth 1,000 gold, and the other being a spell shard, a very powerful, rare spell shard that would allow them to cast such a spell.
Both of which we still have.
Correct.
Caleb literally, like, lets out a primal yeah. Just like, fuck. And he turns to the Crown's Guard and he's just like, did you see anything? Do you know anything? What happened here?
No, we just showed up. We saw the fire, and two of my men got Triss out. I don't know.
Okay, he just rushes past you and out to Triss and everyone else.
Back with Triss and Iara. I don't know. They were looking for something. I don't know exactly what.
Looking for a book that we left a. I shouldn't have fucking done it. I'm so sorry. We left a book because we thought it would be safe with you, and I figured if we don't tell you, then there's no way that anyone should know where it is, and you have so much magic shit in your shop that I was like, well, there's no way that they can trace it, and...
It's not a bad plan. They got a bit of the jump on me. I think I got most of them and then ran out the front, but I got a little carried away with my spells.
That's, no, I look at the building and I say, like, it's unfortunate that, like, if that was you, that it's because it's your building, but you have insurance. And, also, I hope you, overkilled those motherfuckers so hard, and if you didn't, I will gladly go and finish the job for you. I'm gonna murder them. I'm gonna murder them so hard.
I show up and I'm just like, oh, she took care of 2 of them perfectly fine.
That's what I figured.
Oh joy.
And I'm trying to save what's left in there. Allie says she, in bed at this point, she looks like she's got like bags under her eyes, because she's used a lot of magic today.
I kneel down to Triss too and put a hand on their shoulder. I'm just like, are you okay?
Never better.
Triss, I'm
Good.
so sorry. This was completely my fault.
I don't think it's anyone's fault, dear. Don't worry.
I decided to put the book in there. And we'll pay for your shop. We'll fix it. But first, what did they look like? I need to know everything.
Really?
I don't really know. They were wearing the dark garbs. It was difficult to see. They were covering their faces. One of them was not human. That's all I can tell. I don't know. The complexion was more a darker orc, Goliath. I don't know.
It's okay.
Really quick.
Can I?
Sorry, just stream thing really quick. Bill Nash, thank you so much for resubscribing. Also, I just wanted to say, he said what you call overkill, I call undead. I'll hit it again as soon as you're not looking. Oh, we're getting rated! 1,000 Faces TTRPG is rating us for the party. Thank you so much. Hi, welcome, folks. Oh my god, welcome. Thank you so much. 1,000 Faces TTRPG, that sounds so fun. Oh my god, I gotta check you guys out. Thank you so much for following. We're Astronomy Arcade. Glad you found us. We're currently playing Dungeons & Dragons. Mac is our DM. I'm Vicky, and I play Iara. This is, I'm sorry, I'm pointing in the right direction. Okay, this is Amanda, and she plays Caleb. This is Grant, and he plays Allie. And we are currently we've fought a big bad, but it seems like not the biggest bad anymore.
We thought we had a boss fight.
We thought we had a boss fight, and then I said
got-
that, and then Matt gave me a look, and I was like, okay.
We only got the appetizer course of boss fights.
Yeah, and we just found out that our friend almost died in, whole thing. Anyway, we're making sure that they're okay. But hi, welcome everybody. Smallville, 1,000 Faces, it's Anna Margaret. Thank you guys so much for for hanging out, and for coming over with our raid party. All right, I'm gonna pass it back to Mac to continue to do the thing.
Okay.
Cool. Can I cast Divine Sense, please?
You absolutely can.
Divine Sense.
Gives me the location of any celestial fiend or undead within 60 feet.
Correct.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing pings your senses.
Damn it.
There's nothing out of the ordinary of those specific variety that you can feel within range at this moment.
Chris, did you at least see where the other 2 went? Great job, by the way, on the other 2. They are no longer people.
It's just carbon in there.
Well, very, very astute words of encouragement, Caleb. It's always been your strong suit.
I know. Where did they go?
I don't know, dear. I'm sorry. I wasn't really focused on that in the moment. I also don't know if they took anything. Did they take anything? Oh, the book.
Yep.
Yeah, you don't have to worry about the book. We'll worry about the book later. We're worrying about you now.
How much progress have I made in putting out the flames?
Oh, very much. At this point, as this portion of the conversation is happening, the last bit of the roof has been swept and caked in water, putting out and extinguishing the last of the fire. Um, Looks as though almost half of the building has been scorched and charred on the inside, but still standing. And miraculously, looking around, most of the more expensive items that Triss has created and enchanted are seemingly untouched.
That's good. Is there insurance? I did just throw that out. Is there insurance in this world? Is there fire insurance?
Cavern insurance?
You really
There's
got
gotta
me.
be.
You really got me. You really got me having some PTSD to the fires out here.
You know, in the oh shit, I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. I'm joking. My house is here. It's fine.
In the grand city of Essos, I would say sure. They have such things as insurances and capitalism here.
Okay.
Can I send
well-
Edgar up to just do like kind of patrol in the sky? To
Absolutely can.
Look for those two descriptions.
Go ahead and roll me a perception check for Edgar. Using
Okay.
Edgar's perception, please.
If you're new here, Edgar is
For-
Caleb's
You're
pet
the
raven.
Oh yes, I have a familiar.
For flavor,
I also-
Allie kind of just collapses to her knees for a moment, just panting. We're down to 3 level 1 spell slots out of everything I could use.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I can
That's
help you
okay.
with that.
Just roll it.
Oh, perception +3.
Also,
what do I just roll?
I'm a sorcerer bard, otherwise known as the Rave Magician. I'm trying to fill people in on what we do. We got new people. Grant, Allie is oh,
Barbarian, Circle of the Moon, Druid,
there you go.
turns into dinosaurs mostly.
Caleb is our moody boy.
Moody Boy, Paladin, Fighter who serves the Raven Queen.
Also, my brand of sorcery is wild magic, and I do the wild magic by taking magic mushrooms.
Pretty great.
Silly mushroom friend.
Edgar got a 19.
Okay. With him,
Nice.
we'll keep in mind that he is up there circling, but there isn't anything that he immediately brings to your attention
Okay.
as he begins to circle the sky above you all.
Can I have him just kind of continue until he finds something?
Sure.
Okay, cool.
Absolutely can. So, with the small whiffs of smoke still coming from this building, from Triss's shop of portable potents, everything is seemingly under control. Some of the Crown's Guard begin poking their heads around. One comes up and begins talking things through with Triss, exactly what happened, making a bit of a statement, trying to understand and catch what's been going on. You see some of the Crown's Guard actually begin pulling the 2 bodies out of the shop and examining them. What are
If
the
they
3?
allow it, I'd like to go through the pockets of the bodies to see
Gonna
what
loot.
information I can find.
You're gonna loot the ash bodies? Yeah.
Yeah.
They
They're just...
might have something useful.
Okay.
Yeah, if they have like a medallion or something.
It is
Gross.
very difficult to tell. There's scorched and cindered. There's bits of cloth that are melted to everything else. Like it's a horrendous sight. Triss did a number on these people.
As they should have, but also... Ew.
Chris, was this one of your signature fireballs?
Quite a few, dear.
Okay. Okay.
Very impressive.
Thank you.
Yes, please don't do that in the forest. I'd be hearing about it for months.
I would never think of it unless, well, nope, definitely not. Not even gonna.
Does Iara know what that is in reference to? Can I roll
Can
for
I
that?
make an insight check on that?
That's an... Is it an insight check?
Sure.
That would be a...
Backstory lore.
Oh, 25.
17.
There may or may not have been a few times in Triss's past that ER might know about where fire got a little out of hand on a, fun outing into the woods with some imbibement.
I love
Who
it.
knows?
Whoopsies.
You say
What
that,
happened?
and you say, like,
Dumps.
don't do that in the woods, and Triss has that response, and we just, like, trade a little look.
Anyway, at this point, Triss has sort of settled themselves a little bit and has begun walking through the shop. They wave their hand every now and again, casting prestidigitation, and some of the soot things just flakes away and disappears off of certain things, fumbling through mostly books that they had that didn't seem to have enchantments built into them to protect them that are now scorched and burned and soaked. That they're trying to just look at and assess if they can be mended. What are the three of you doing?
I took the book. It's not there.
Well, we need a lead, and these guys, their pockets don't exist anymore. So I say we look around and see if there's anything that points us in the right direction. And after I get a good night's sleep, I can try scrying someone. I doubt it'll work well.
Triss?
Yara, should you perhaps let Vikstra? Is Vikstra?
Vixtra.
Vikstra know that the book is on its way? As Sodalis.
Okay. Okay, yeah, I can do that. Yeah, I can do that. I need to crawl into a hole, I think, to do that. I need to not be in a place where there's a bunch of other people around, I think. I mean,
I also don't.
and I, like, do the minor
You don't
illusion.
have to.
The mirror, as far as you knew, was down in the sewers still.
It's
Unless
still
you
in the
guys
sewers?
made an effort. Unless you
It's
guys
a
made an
hand
effort
mirror.
to take it with
The question, is it a
Yeah.
big mirror?
It was a compact mirror.
I thought
watched
it
it.
was
What
a
did I
strange.
describe to you?
Yeah,
Was it a hand mirror?
yeah.
I think so.
I
Or
watched
at least
the
the one that
stream
Yara
literally 3
interacted
hours
with
ago.
was.
I'm pretty sure.
Oh, yep, I trust you guys. Sure. It's a hand mirror. So yeah, I'm assuming you guys took it with you then. Great.
Great.
Maybe go inside the burning building.
Yeah.
That'd be kind of edgy and cool, I guess. Or that vibe. I'm going to stop talking. Very tired.
Yeah, okay, that works. I go into the
Mm.
burning building, and
As
before
Yara
I go,
passes me,
before I go though, I pull the two of you together, and I go, and like pull you away from everybody else for a second, including Triss. Like, not that I don't trust Triss, but they're dealing with stuff. I don't know. We all know that I'm shit at magic things. Or like knowing magic things. But like, I'm 99% sure that there's so much magic shit in Triss's shop. I don't know how anyone would have tracked it without knowing that we had already put the book in there. So somebody in town is watching us. And we should probably figure out who that is. Like, somebody has got eyes on us.
You're right.
I'm gonna go pretend to be... Is he an elf?
it's a drow, I think.
Drow.
A drow.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go pretend to be a drow.
I cast guidance.
Thank you.
Yara,
Hmm.
I need it.
and just kind of
Oh,
give,
How long does-
give the surrounding area another once over.
how long does Bardic Inspo last? Because I haven't used.
Is he
Oh,
an
that's
elf?
for
No, just very, very
decent.
pretty.
A decent amount
Okay, cool.
of time. None that has elapsed yet.
I'll just like kind of keep eyes out with Allie too.
Yeah.
And just keep making sure Triss is okay.
I might cast some mending here and there just to try and help fix things.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right. I do my disguise self, which is a can. Is it a cantrip? No, it's a level 1.
I believe it's first level.
Level 1. I'm running out of spell stuff. Not
I know
spell
how that
slots, because I don't
feels.
use spell slots. I use, what do we call it? A sorcerer pool.
I just punch and hit stuff.
I
real
just
good.
punch! That's what I do in our other
Spell slots
campaign.
too.
Yeah, but I use
There's
those.
far less than
I use like only one smite, so we're good.
For the other,
You got
for the
one
new
other
people.
smite.
I have 2.
Yeah.
I
For the new
have
people.
1 range and 3 spell slots. I can't turn into things anymore. Allie's tapped.
I was going to say, for the new people here, this is our secondary campaign. We play a main campaign with our other friend Kyle, who has just recently returned from his whirlwind tour of the world. Eventually we're going to get back to that. But in that one, I just shoot a gun. But in this one, I was like, I'm going to play a magic user. And it's going okay.
Yes. We're getting out of our comfort zones for this one, which is very fun.
Exactly. Okay, so I disguise self as Sedalis.
Okay.
And I go in the, and I pick the most charred corner of the shop.
Okay.
I pause before I make the phone call, and I think about the fact that I don't know who has the book, and I'm sure that's a question I'm gonna be asked. Is this, and I pop back out, and I go, are we sure this is a good idea? Are we positive?
I just worry that they're gonna notice Sodalis is not. The book's going to get there without Sodalis saying anything, and that
They're
seems
eventually going to notice that Sedalis is gone.
right.
If the news hasn't already reached them. I think the best thing we can do right now is get as much information about where this person is as we can.
I hate to say it, but you're right. As much as I want that book in my hands right now.
At this point, we might as well go to the source.
Okay.
Because the book isn't an issue if there's no one who wants to use it.
Okay, I close the door. And I sit there and I think, like, what the fuck am I supposed to fucking say to this person that makes sense? Because I can't be like, hey, I have the book, because then they'll be like, show me the book, and then I won't have the book. And then and then eventually I won't be the one that's going to be giving said book, because there's somebody else who has the book. I'm gonna say somebody's got the book, and they're gonna say who got the book. I don't fucking know who's got the book. I wasn't there. And then is she a Valiant?
Caleb did say, like, just say that the book is on its way to you. But if that helps.
Yeah.
If Yara would have taken.
I'm sorry, I'm getting distracted by Smallville used a emote that is putting a dice in jail, and it's iconic.
All of those
Ah,
emotes are
oh,
amazing.
man, I
They're
wish I could
so
see
good.
it.
We need animated
Rub it up.
emotes. We'll work on that.
I was
The
talking
mimic emotes are amazing.
this weekend about doing some of
Yes,
those, because
Oh,
I
yeah.
want some too.
We have ideas.
Yeah.
It'd be so fun.
Anyway.
We have a pig for our main campaign. If
not
anyone
a
wants to
pig.
use him. Ham.
I wanted to make a bunch of Edgar emotes.
Yes.
In, like, different
Ham.
emotion.
All of the pets need emotes. Anyway.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So, okay.
Yeah, just out of curiosity, what cantrips do you have?
Let's go through the list. I have my spells.
Let's find out.
Let's
Oh, I
find
missed
out.
Kyle's
Owen.
scroll. I was about to be like, pull out a scroll, and then
Yeah.
I thought of Kyle.
Okay, I have Dancing Lights, Create Bonfire, Ray of Frost, Lightning Lore, Vicious Mockery, Acid Splash, Minor Illusion, Chill Touch. That's it.
Nice choices.
Thank you.
I will say, if you would like, Minor Illusion is not a concentration spell. So you can do Disguise Self and that at the same time if you would like to. Just pointing out rule fudgery that you may not be used to.
You're smart. You're smart.
But the
So I can disguise my voice too. basically.
You can do that. You
what
can
you-
make a book.
Oh,
You can...
I could. Oh, yeah, I can make the. Okay, that's what I'm gonna do. I
Just a
remember.
precedent for everyone. We've been playing these characters for like maybe 4 weeks,
Mhm.
and I started you off at level 12. So there's a lot of nuance in this
And
that
also,
I don't
this
expect
is
everyone to know.
And this is, to be fair, our first stream back in a month. We don't normally take a month break. We had nightmare time for all of our jobs.
Literally.
And now we're back. We normally play every Tuesday. And now nightmare time's done. But we've all sort of forgotten how to play. But
Yes.
anyway. Can you cast Chill Touch? Yes, why? Holds up margarita. Iconic. Also, hydrate. I'm hydrating
I
with
love that.
zero sugar Dr. Pepper.
Oh, did we get a
which is
hydrate?
Oh,
not
hydrate?
great. Yeah.
Matcha. Oh.
I don't actually like this, but my friend gave it to me and I opened it, so now I have to finish it. Anyway, okay. I minor illusion the book.
Yep.
And I also not minor illusion, disguise self, my face.
Okay.
And I like him. And I remember what his voice sounds like. Vicky doesn't.
Yep.
So.
You do.
What did he sound like?
It was loosely Irish.
Loosely. Okay, Irish is hard for me. I'll try.
Don't worry about it. You don't have to. You don't have to mimic it. It's
No,
not
it's
a break.
okay.
It's not.
It's time to make myself look like a fool on the internet. Okay, I call them. Ring ring.
Okay. So, you take out the. I'm re-visualizing this for everyone because this is what I intended at. I don't know why the fuck I called it a hand mirror previously. Open a small box and there's these little loose shards of a mirror that begin to hover and float around as you're holding it.
I straight up thought it was like a Yes Girl compact mirror.
Yeah, like a clamshell. Yeah.
Yeah.
That begin to just slowly float and sort of smash into one another weightlessly. Opening that, and they begin to collide and stick to one another as the whole surface then ripples, and you see the visage of this pure elven face, this darker skin, very long pointed ears that sort of drape to the sides of the head, bald, and the 4 onyx pearls that are embedded into their cheekbones and the very elongated features of this individual. Please roll me a deception check.
With
So
guidance.
your guidance.
Yeah.
You can do
You
it.
have guidance.
What is guidance? Is that +4? Or
It's a D4.
plus D4. Okay. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. It's not a 1. It's not good though. Oh, it's my deception. +5. Okay. Okay. 14.
14.
Hi. No.
Guess I'll die.
That's for the
Don't
bad
knock
Irish
that look.
accent.
That's not a
going.
good. That's not good.
This is gonna be for the bad Irish accent that comes out of my mouth in a second. What is even an? I need to hear someone else speak in an Irish accent first, and then I can try to do it. But that's still gonna
Morning
be
to you,
bad.
lad.
Sorry.
Think of Shrek. Anything that Shrek says.
That's Scottish, isn't it?
It's
Oh,
close
my
enough.
bad.
They are different.
Donkey.
They are different.
Donkey.
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 That's the only word that I can say.
That's my swamp.
Get out of the
good.
swamp. I can't.
Out of
Oh
my
god.
swamp. I can't do it. Only British. That's it. Bad British.
So, the piercing,
Sup.
almost glowing, sunken eyes of this elf look back at you at the mirror, Iara. I assume this is to be good news.
I hold up the book. Pretty good if you ask me. That's not Irish, but I'm trying.
Close enough. Wonderful. How soon can you be back?
As soon as possible. 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 As That depends. Vicky's bad at figuring out things that she doesn't know.
You're good. This
Just
is fun.
say immediately. No, just do whatever you want.
Immediately.
Right.
Well, it depends if you want me to be safe about this or stupid, because, and I turned the camera, no, the mirror, I, like, adjust the mirror to show the two charred bodies on the ground.
I thought those got dragged out.
They did.
Never mind. Then I just say, we've lost a few, so if I want to rush back and get killed, I can get there relatively quickly.
The sooner the better, Sodalis.
When do you want me back?
As soon as you possibly can, given that I can't bring you here. The quicker the better. Find a horse. We've relocated somewhat further into Kalduru.
You said I'm sorry, Mac, you said we've relocated?
We've relocated further into Kalduru.
How much further?
Deep into the mountainside. I'm sure you'll be able to find us once you get here.
Alright. I was gonna ask another question and my mind went blank. I'm very stressed about this, I'm sorry.
You're doing great, buddy.
No, it's fine.
Good.
My mother suggested to say I am a leprechaun to get myself started in the Irish accent. I'm a leprechaun. I don't think that's it. I don't think that's it either. Anyway, how's progress been on your front?
Oh, things are moving ever slowly, but I assume that we can manage with just the book, though. It is not ideal. The other artifacts still lost?
We're working on it. I mean,
Well.
you know, I'm working on it. Everyone else is fucking dead, but...
Well.
Although, well, I'm assuming they're dead. I don't know if those extra lackeys... I saw a few bodies. I don't know. I couldn't tell if they were, you know, caught in the crossfire, or they were pretty... Somebody very eager with their fireballs around here. So, but they scattered. I don't know where they are. It's me right now. I know that I'm alive, but we'll see.
Well, update me if anything else happens. Otherwise, notify me when you get close.
We'll do.
And the mirror ripples again, and the pieces separate.
Okay. Ah, God, shit. And I like take the disguise off, and I go, and I open the door, and I go, I don't know if this is helpful, but I say, but the Caldura in the mountains. That's all I got.
Oh, do I know where that is?
I don't know where that is.
Here's a question. In Allie's wanderings, would she know where this is?
You guys would. Kalduru is a predominantly dwarven city that is one of the closest, and I wouldn't say the closest, large city to Essos. It's in the north, amongst the Cliffkeep Mountains of that region. You guys have been there before, a long time ago. So you're relatively familiar with them.
Well, we've got some traveling to do.
You did great, Tiara. Thank you.
I don't know. You weren't in there. It was a little
I know
rough.
you did good.
It was a little rough. I'm bad at accents. I play a synthesizer. I do not do accent work. But I tried. We should get a move on, though, because I will say I tried to hedge our bets and give us some extra time and also work in a little bit of, like, I don't know if somebody else is going to get to you first. Because I don't know if they're dead or not. But whoever does get to her first, probably is going to have a book. So,
Exactly.
and they're moving. They've moved a little bit. I don't know if they're going to move more. They wouldn't... She wasn't giving me specifics, and I wasn't going to ask for clarification, because that's not going to sound good. Although she did say that we could find her. Like, we'd be able to find her.
How so?
I don't know. Like, once we get to... Caldor? How do you say it?
Oduru.
Calderu? Once we get to Calderu, like, we can, like, you know, we're in the mountains, but, like, you'll find us, don't worry. I'm like, well, the mountains seem big, but she said it so casually that I was like, okay.
Well, there are people in the wind. We might be able to track them. Or I might be able to track them, maybe. Depends what I turn into. Do we want to leave right now?
Do the dinosaurs have, like, really good... Well, okay, I've never really
Some
thought
of them
about it.
have scent.
Mmm.
Okay, that's what I was gonna ask. Do all your dinosaurs have, like, really good scent? Vision?
I'm willing to bet
Scent?
most of the carnivorous ones
I
do.
believe, yeah, I'm pretty sure the Allosaurus one does.
I've just never thought of
Okay.
a lizard having very good sense of smell. But I guess so.
I could absolutely go off, but I will not. Yes.
Pop off, King.
Can I
Um,
call back Edgar somehow?
Oh yeah, easily.
Huh?
Easily.
Okay. I would like to call my boy back and...
Yeah.
Has there been sight or sound of Kadash or the other followers of the Raven Queen?
Yes, funnily enough, as ER is finishing up and coming out and you guys are having this bit of discussion, you guys would see that Kadash and a few of the other Crown's Guard have arrived on scene. Kadash looks a little rough. Their helmet that is at their side and has been taken off is heavily dented and modified. You see that they have quite a few scrapes on their bald head. Their once gleaming breastplate that had this ornate phoenix engraved onto it is much less shiny and covered in different viscera. But they are speaking to some of the Crown's Guard that were still around the shop, and we're just about to head towards the shop as the three of you catch their gaze.
No more Raven Queen members?
Not that you can see right now.
Okay.
Allie would just quietly to the two of you say, "Don't mention we have a lead. Because as Caleb said, someone might be watching us."
That was your...
Or Yara said, yes. We'll be tracking them. I think that's enough.
Shall I send Edgar to the temple, though? They know a lot about this matter, I think. They could help us.
After Triss experienced this, I'm not sure we should trust anyone. I know that it is your inclination, Caleb, to trust everyone associated with the Raven Queen. But I'm sure even her followers occasionally slip.
Are you serious right now?
I am.
I support her 100% in that as well.
No one's perfect.
I literally only
Even-
trust the two of you at this moment. Also Triss, but like
This is the entire mission of the Raven Queen. We're trying to defeat this together.
you.
It is her mission.
What's the vetting process of becoming? Like I'm not against your whole club, little club, but like I know it's not a little club, but like I don't know. Like,
Caleb, think critically about this for just a moment, please. Can you say with absolute certainty that there has never, ever been someone who turned their back on the Raven Queen? Can you say that for sure without even a single shred of a doubt?
somebody roll a die.
I mean, I don't know. What?
Sorry, did somebody roll a die? I heard a blip,
Oh,
blip.
I did. Sorry. I don't personally know anybody. I'm sure it's happened before, but nobody
And it
from
could
this
happen.
time.
I don't think we should take that chance.
Listen, this is not a judgment on your you, I guess, in general, but like, and the Raven Queen stuff. It's just like every time we have done anything and gotten anyone else involved, either they've gotten hurt, mostly, or we've gotten fucked, or both.
And it keeps feeling like they're a step ahead, and I don't particularly like that.
I mean,
That's the
we don't
chance
even
we're
know.
dealing with.
We don't even know what this, like, what's her fucking name? Do we know her name?
Mixtra?
The scary lady?
Huh?
Is it Vixtra?
Mixtra.
Thank you.
Yeah.
We don't even know what Vixtra, like, can do. Like, how do we know that she doesn't have eyes in the temple? How do we know that she doesn't have a fucking bird following us? Like, I don't know.
I understand your concern.
So we're tracking them. We don't know where we're going.
We're going. Iara points in the direction of the city whose name I keep almost forgetting. I'm gonna write it down.
Kalatoru. And if you guys look on the map.
Oh, is it on the map? Wait,
Yes,
can we
it
show
is
everybody
In
the
the
map?
mountains.
Can I show everyone the map really quick? We're gonna
Yeah, you
switch to
can show
map
everyone the
view
map.
really quick. Oh, that's wrong. Hold on. I'm just gonna swap over to the Hold on. Just hold on. Wait. Oh gosh. Oh good lord. Oh my god. Oh, God.
You're killing it, man.
It's
doing
been a really long
great.
time since I've streamed. Ah! Okay, well no, actually that's a lie. Not since I've streamed. I streamed yesterday, but it's been a long time. It's been a long time. Anyway, since I've
Been a
done it
while.
right. Oh my god. Well, you can see the map. You can't see us. That's fine. It's that.
Yes.
I see it now. We're in
We
Essos,
have
everybody.
Essos. Where are we on it? Kind of. Yes, there we go.
And we're going up
Hell.
here.
Ooh,
Very
that's
exciting.
what they said they would.
I swear I normally know how to do this better. I promise. I promise. It's been a long month. It's been a long June, okay? It's been a
Yep.
long month.
June out. July in.
Let's fucking go. It's summer,
We're
baby.
here. It's it's summer.
Oh, well, it's fun for me. I live at the beach.
That's
Sorry.
great for you.
I invited you
outside.
all to come here.
I know.
I step outside and immediately start taking fire damage.
It's just
They all live in Arizona.
That's Phoenix for you.
the Minecraft lava sound just
Yeah.
it's happening. It's-
Oh, yeah.
I'm in LA. It's pretty nice here. There's fires sometimes. There's one in Riverside right now, but
Oh no, dude, I'm sorry.
it's
about
not.
that.
Riverside's pretty far. Like Riverside, I feel really bad for them, but it's not. It's not the one that was like 2 miles away in January, so we're fine. I mean,
Scary.
it all. It's. We'll deal with that later. Anyway, it's fine. It's fine. Let's play a game.
So Kadash is walking up to us.
Yes. Kadash is walking up to you. Is everyone safe? Are you... Oh.
Yeah. Except for the bad guys, it would seem.
And
Triss packs a punch that I forgot she packed.
I... see that.
how are you guys?
Okay, we... live to fight another day.
Everybody?
Mostly.
Okay. Sorry.
But I take it things in the sewers went well. Seeing as how hastily the three of you left.
2 bad guys down.
Wonderful.
Fuck. We shouldn't have told
And-
anybody that Sidalis is dead. I say that out loud, because it doesn't matter at this point.
Well, the body was kind of there.
No one else was there.
I'm not about to eat a body for corpse
No,
disposal.
I'm not saying that's
God,
Allie.
what the-
Allie.
I know the things I turn
Hun.
into would happily do that. I personally don't.
No, that's not what I'm. First of all, that's fucking disgusting. I would never.
Do you guys... no one ever really asks, and I understand why, but it's not fun having to bite down on people. You realize I know what the dude tastes like now, right? That was not fun.
Els, love you. No more details, please.
Yeah,
I've seen weird things, but no.
Mm-mm.
I'm
gonna need-
but I'm not gonna.
I'm gonna need some very strong wine when we are done with this.
That's fine. We can get that. I need you to never talk about eating a corpse ever again.
Yeah.
Please. No, I was just saying it's in a sewer that no one can get to, and it would have bought us time because somebody knows what we're doing.
We got to it.
I'm just saying it would have bought us fucking time, Allie. Okay. Even if that was like a few hours for the coroner to go down there. Like,
Are there coroners in this city?
yeah, yes, we're in a city. You've lived in Essos before. What do you think we do with the dead
We're
bodies?
wasting time right now.
Okay.
We need to get a move on.
This is this is civilization. We don't just leave corpses to decay in places. Anyway, we have to go.
In sewers you do. Let's go.
Okay. Well, yeah.
Kadesh, thank you for your help.
You are the most welcome.
Kadash, in the spirit of what I just said, not the corpse part. Can we keep any I pull wait, it did oh my gosh. Who's the Raven Queen leader? Raven Queen gang leader?
The
The gang.
champion we know of, the name was Lamont.
Lemon. I remember
here?
Lemon. Sorry. I'm terrible.
You guys don't see any other representatives from the Raven Queen around right now.
Okay. We saw them
I
before though,
offered
right?
to send a message, but
Sorry, what did you say, Yara?
sorry.
We saw them before though.
Yeah,
Okay.
you guys did before you bamfed out.
Mainly, I just want to cover with the people who know us well and who are going to see us leave in the next 5 minutes, to keep that on the down low. So, Kadash, if we could just pretend like we're still in town for a little bit, that would be appreciated. Triss, same thing. I don't know if anyone's gonna ask, but,
Kadash gets a little bit more serious and steps towards the three of you, and bends down to sort of be at all of your level. But are you suggesting that one of my men?
I'm just suggesting that someone knew. Someone has known, actually, several times, where what we've been planning and what we've been trying to do to keep ourselves and certain things safe. And they keep seeming to be a step ahead of us, even though we've been taking every precaution to make sure that it's not happening. And I don't know who it is, and I don't want to get killed over it. That's all. So, as much as I respect you, Kadash, we're not going to be telling you where we're going, or when we're leaving, or etc.
I respect that. If it is, you have my word they will be dealt with accordingly.
If you find
So-
out who it is,
I will let you know.
thank you. I can probe people's minds.
Yeah.
It would
And
be very
Kadash
helpful.
gets up and leaves, and I will be right back. But the three of you deliberate on your next moves. It'll be real quick.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
I'll go inform Lament. I'll make sure it's just
Lemon.
the two of us.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just, yeah. That's fine. We wanna... Do we wanna leave... Did I...
I think leaving sooner rather than later is probably for the best. We will need horses. I don't know if anyone else has horses. I can't turn into anything right now.
You can rent horses.
So I'll need a little bit of a rest before I can do that. So
Ellie, we'd never make you a horse for our sake. That's.
That's...
I
I
can
mean,
still,
okay.
I can
never
still
mind.
run in some of my forms. I can still run about as fast as a horse. So, you know, might not need a horse for me. Just saying. I can also fly.
If
now.
we want to be cheap on horses... Well, you can't... You just said you can't turn into anything.
I need to rest first.
That's what I'm saying.
Just to
Are
sit
we
down
resting
for like,
first?
15, 20 minutes. That's
Oh,
all
a
I
short
need.
rest is what you
Yes.
need.
Yes. That does a lot
You don't
of
need a
wonderful things.
full 8 hours. You just need to, like, sit down and chill for approximately 15 to 20 minutes in order to get, what is it? Half your hit
Yes.
points back and etc.
Yes. And my ability to wild shape, because I can't do that right now. Grant the player is kind of assuming we are going to make camp at some point
Yeah.
after
We're
traveling.
gonna have to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So, how about...
Because we're all beat up.
Yeah. Okay.
It feels weird without. I feel like our dad just left like 3 children home alone.
It's really weird. The kids are in charge now.
Okay, well, let's just say we have horses now. They are the best, fastest
Yeah,
horses
we
ever.
do what we want.
Yeah. We have horses
We
now.
just have horses now.
We have horses now. You're rested. Can we all do a short rest really quick? Can we all just
sure.
take that really
Of
fast?
course you can. Yeah.
Great, perfect. Short rest. You went and talked to Lemon. Unless you want to
Lemon?
do that on camera.
Yeah, I think it'd be. We'll figure out our step.
Talk to Lemon
grab-
real quick, yeah. When we come
I
back.
grab a whole bunch of really expensive spell components. We won't worry about that right now.
Yeah, we don't
We
have to pay
actually
for it.
level up like 3 more levels too.
Yeah, perfect.
Yeah. we
What happened?
we have horses now. We leveled up. We.
We took a short rest. We talked.
We did not.
Caleb's gonna go talk to Lemon.
Yeah.
Okay.
But anyway, I think the actual plan is, Allie, sit down for a minute. Take a breather. I'll go get us horses. You don't want one? You can, like, probably turn into a bird and, like, sit on the head of my horse if you feel like it.
Or I can fly, or I can jog alongside. I have things I can turn into that can do any of those things.
I know, but I'm saying, like, if you just turn into a little bird, you can just sit, you could sit in my shoulder, and then
turn into a big bird.
Caleb's got Edgar. We could be twins. We could both have fun birds, and then people think that I'm a ranger too, and then I go psych, and then I hit them with a level 5 spell. Anyway, I'm gonna go get us horses.
Okay.
You're gonna go talk to Lemon, and you're gonna sit down. Sick. Break. I get horses.
All right.
Do I have to pay for those? Probably. I have money.
Unless you are trying to.
I'm not stealing them. I'm not gonna steal. I live here. I have a reputation to uphold. It's not the best one, but it's okay.
Okay.
Fun fact about me, Vicky. We're 99%, maybe not 99. Lingers, you can confirm or deny this. We're relatively sure that some of the relatives on my mom's side from Wales were horse thieves.
That's so fun.
Yeah.
I like that.
It's
That's
the
some
best
cool
thievery of the
Really
time.
cool.
You're stealing your getaway vehicle. It's great. Anyway. They're not gonna catch you because
pretty
you
cool.
don't. They don't have a horse anymore. Anyway, I don't steal these horses. I will pay for these horses. You can tell me how much those are later.
Not a problem. I can tell you what they are now.
Great.
A good riding horse would run you about 75 gold a pop.
Yikes.
Um,
There you go.
You
Great
can
great
get
great
a-
grandpa horse thief. Let's go.
there you go.
It's in the blood.
Or you can
Chaos is
get
in the
a,
blood.
you can also get a draft horse, which aren't as quick, but are, more of a animal of burden. Would be pulling a large cart for 50 gold.
Gotcha. I definitely have it written down. How much money I have.
If you really wanted to, you can get a war horse for 400 gold.
don't
Those
need
are
a-
trained,
That's
trained as combat mounts. That are
That would work for Caleb, I think.
I don't need a war
I would
horse.
fucking love that.
it definitely would.
I'm not
Buy me
gonna.
a war horse.
I'm not getting you a war horse. I'm so
It's okay.
sorry. I'm not spending that much money. I'm getting. I don't
Amanda
know
wants it more
where.
than him.
I did this in a really fun way. This is my character sheet. I wrote it all out. This is my inventory. It's like a literal little pocket that I made. And I put all of my inventory on a little piece of paper and I put it in the pocket. The problem with that is sometimes the character sheet tips over and I lose all my shit. And I think I lost the money that I had. But can we say I buy 2 of the medium price horses, or not buy, rent,
Sure.
whatever. We'll bring them back. And if it's
a purchase.
I will
'Cause
figure
there's
out.
no guarantee you're bringing it back.
Gotcha. I'll figure out how much money I have later, and if it's,
I'm sure you have enough. I'm sure you have 100 gold.
I'll figure it out. Yeah.
Not super worried about that. Okay. Caleb.
I go back to the temple. As I approach, I would like to cast Divine Sense one more time.
That's just Fae Fiends and Undead, correct?
You want me to throw it in there?
Nope.
Okay.
Nothing immediately triggers your senses.
Okay. And then he would also like to can I make a perception check to make sure no one's following me or acting weird?
You absolutely can. Go
Okay.
ahead and make one.
Wait. Nope, that's not the right one. Here we go. 14. 14. There's a lot of dice rolling.
Just one dice.
Why does it take so long? Yeah.
As you're walking through the streets, we're entering into the temple district, looking around, you do notice something. About 30 feet away from you, on the top of one of the low roofs of one of the smaller shrines to Bahamut in this area. It's a small bird. It's been following you now for the better part of about 2 or 3 minutes. You've seen it out of the corner of your eye.
Sorry, Vicky.
Thank you. Not Kentucky.
Sorry.
Kentucky but
Sorry.
evil.
You said
Kentucky,
small
no.
bird. This is Kentucky. He's a chicken. Anyway, continue. I'll shut up now.
It's just it's a small gray finch-like bird that now seeing it and thinking back, you've seen it before, though you can't pinpoint where.
Interesting. I have Edgar not fly towards it, but kind of like in a spot where Edgar can watch the bird while I'm going into the temple.
Okay.
And I want him to let me know what's happening once I come back out.
Okay.
Yeah. Like report, basically.
Easy enough to do.
Yeah.
You see Edgar fly off. He circles around the Temple of the Raven Queen, and you lose sight of him.
I go in and then I look for Lameth.
Entering the temple, immediately hit with the same smell of incense and smoke that this temple provides itself with constantly.
Sorry. I would have
Yes.
put my mask on first before I entered.
Yep, that's fine.
Sorry.
Adorning your porcelain mask, entering into the immediate foyer, you are met with about 12 or so people in there immediately, most of which have their masks off and are clipped to their sides or attached in some way, as there's about 5 or 6 people on the ground that are currently being tended to relatively quickly. A lot of these people moving around, bustling, some carrying in herbs and other things. You see clerical magic being worked on these individuals. None of them look critical, at least not anymore. But there are a lot of individuals and followers in here, humans, half-elves, a dwarf or two, that are seemingly coming back from the heat of battle, of which they were just a part of.
The sewer battle, right? Not. Okay.
You imagine so.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah. Entering into the actual heart of the temple itself, you see Lameth, who, for the first time that you have ever seen personally, has their mask off. Noticing now that a portion of the mask itself had actually been cracked and chipped away, as someone is currently tending to a very large wound on their forehead that was caused during this, and you see the streaks of blood across their mask as they are holding it at their side. Relatively good-looking man. Clean-shaven, hairless face, bald head that you are used to seeing, and many scars, disformed lip from combat, things of that nature that just adorn their face and down their neck, that you know of the champion of Essos.
I walk up and I'm just like, how are you doing?
Things are fine. Things were quiet while we were here. How did your friend fare?
Caleb actually hesitates. He's like, do you mind if just you and I speak for a moment?
Follow me. He stands up and leads you into that same room that you two had met previously. This single small portcullis of light sort of coming down, and the rough ebony stone walls around you guys as he shuts this door and does lock it.
Cool. Is that normal? For him to lock the door? Like, did he do that last time?
No. But you didn't ask for privacy last time either.
Oh, okay. Trish is fine. A little bruised, but she packs quite a punch.
Glad to hear.
Listen, Lamith, I've been given somewhat of a very important secret assignment from the Raven Queen herself. I ask that you don't tell anyone about this. Don't tell anyone that I'm leaving. You're the only one that I've been allowed to trust with this information.
I understand. Can we be of use?
No, but thank you for asking. This is something I have to do myself.
He had put on his mask walking back in here with you, and he takes it off in this moment and outstretches his hand and clasps your shoulder. It is not smart to walk alone. I understand that you know this. But we, those that are chosen as the champions, we rely on her and those around us to protect. This is not something you should carry by yourself.
He kind of untenses, like, the smallest bit. Lemeth, forgive me for what I'm about to say, but do you think that it's possible that someone could have betrayed the Raven from within?
Make an insight check for me.
Okay. I'm gonna add my bardic to that.
I don't know if I'm being
Go for
extra
it.
What is it? A
sus.
D6?
Yes.
Oh yeah, you got that bardic. You welcome.
Oh, cool.
Don't be stupid.
Thank you. 17 now.
Wow.
It wasn't 11.
Great. Rolled 6 on the die. Good. This is the first time that you have seen Lameth's face, which is not uncommon for other devout followers of the Raven Queen. You can tell that they are not necessarily, though their outward demeanor is that of stoicism. You get the sense that they keep the mask on to further that facade, as their brow immediately furrows at the mention of that, and they can grit their jaw slightly, calm themselves a little bit. Do you have a reason to suggest this?
I didn't, but my friends did, and they trust me and I trust them, so I'm just trying to keep them safe. And you guys as well. From any further harm, but I didn't like the idea either, but they seem to think that we're always one step behind what we're chasing. Somehow. Then if I trust you with my life, you know, and I don't take lightly thinking or saying or entertaining this kind of idea at all. But with these stakes,
Both of what you say is mutual, at least from me. Your secret is safe with myself. None of the others will know.
thank you, Lemeth.
I have some discussions to hold with people.
Thank you for your time, and thank you again for putting your life on the down there.
This is what we do.
Caleb, you can't see, but he has his mask on, but he's kind of smiling a tiny bit. And he kind of nods. That's all. And also, keep your eye out for a small grey finch. I'm having Edgar watch right now, but it seems we're being tailed. I don't know the details yet, but just be cautious if a bird like that is hanging around the temple.
You were seen coming here.
Possibly. I'm having Edgar check it out.
Would you like someone to dispatch of this problem for you?
I feel like I should know more about it first, as much as I would love.
Is he just offering to murk the bird?
Yeah, he is.
We don't even know that the bird
These
is
guys
bad.
are so crazy.
Just fireball.
He's like,
As
"I can handle
individuals
bird
that
for you."
often have familiars and use them for scouting, it's a common occurrence.
It's brutal. Well,
so
oh
much for
yeah,
that familiar.
familiars can just come back, right?
Yeah, you have to summon them back, but yes.
Okay.
In the case of Caleb, it's a bit of a boon, so it just takes a day, and Edgar just kind of
I love
reappears.
it. He just, I was just like, I miss you.
What's up, boss? How are things?
Iago from Aladdin, anyway.
Dead.
Jafar, get a grip.
I wish I could do that impression. Anyway.
I'll see what Edgar reports, and for now he will be the in-between between you and I.
Very well. Let us know when you're back in the city, or at least let me know
Of course.
if you're back in the city safely.
Absolutely. And if things go very south, you will know about it. We may still require aid. I don't want to shut that door completely. But for now, I think this is the right call.
Before you leave, there is a piece of information I admittedly withheld from you.
Caleb actually does, remove his mask at this point. He's like, what are you talking about?
This Sodalis that you dealt with. I was able to confirm after seeing him. It is someone I have come into contact with before.
Why haven't you told me that before?
I wasn't sure. Did not want to be hastily. You told me this information right as we were entering the sewers.
Right. Sorry. Apologies. And what was this encounter? What do you know about them?
It was very similar to what you have been doing over the past several years. I heard the rumor that someone they were working for was attempting to cheat death. A mage trying to uncover the truth of resurrections.
Mhm.
They are slippery, or at least they were. And I could never pin down their location. I came across them once. They slipped through my grasp. But the information that I have been able to find about their patron, you should say, is very little. They're crafty. Careful.
Do you think I need to actually discuss some things with the group first? If that's okay. But I believe I know who you're talking about now.
And I wish you the luck that I didn't get.
Thank you. We'll be in contact. I put my mask back on now.
Okay.
And I leave and see what Edgar has found for me.
All right. Well, upon coming out and Edgar returning to your shoulder,
Mhm.
You do see the bird is still there.
Okay.
And Edgar simply reports that they stayed there. We're just watching.
I leaned to Edgar and I'm like, I need you to go in and find Lameth and tell him to iterate bird. No offense.
I'm sorry. Here's a
Not
question.
you,
Here's a question.
Edgar.
Here's a
The other
question.
bird.
Yeah, here's a question. You're telling your sweet bird,
Yes.
go and deliver the message that will nuke another bird. That
Yeah,
feels very.
he's used to it.
He's used to it.
All right. Caleb, you see Edgar fly in,
And then a second.
I
later-
continue walking.
fly out.
And then
You
magic missile.
see an individual, not Lamon, emerge from the entry of the temple, look at you, porcelain mask adorned, looks up at the bird, and from almost nowhere, you see this streak of dark brown shoot across the sky as a fairly large hawk crashes into the small gray bird.
Eats
Yeah.
him. Eats him.
With its talon, grabs it on basically the rooftop that it is, gives a small twisting motion with its leg, and you
Oh.
see that there's a poof of feathers, and the bird itself just disintegrates in its clutches.
See, I would never make Edgar do that, which is why I had him go and make someone else do
Edgar might not have been able to do that, and his hawks are a little bit
Yeah, no.
stronger. Especially in 5th edition rules. But
After I see that, I keep walking, but I just like hold my arm out, not saying anything for him to come
Amazing.
back down.
and
Licking said, "Mother Nature is beautiful."
Oh.
Oh my god.
Jesus
Cool.
Christ.
I go back to the group. My notes now say it was Gray Finch, and then I put a period and then just now updated it. Dead.
and You would notice as you're walking away, Caleb, this individual stays outside, and the hawk perches at the highest point of the temple.
Okay.
Cool.
I guess while they were gone, once I've had my short rest, Allie would have been kind of helping Triss clean up a little bit.
Yeah.
Kind of just making small talk. Trying to decide if Allie would go there. Allie, I would say during the small talk, Allie would say, "So, you and Yara have been hanging out a lot for the last few years, right?"
Juicy.
That
Talking
is
about
only
me.
to say it, yes.
I mean, over the last couple of days, I've just been curious. Has she been doing okay? Because I'm not sure I've gotten the whole picture from her.
Well, to be...
Triss.
You don't have to sugarcoat it for me, Triss. You know me.
I know. She hasn't been herself since the two of you left. And she's attempted to move on, but it's difficult when you've spent majority of your life together. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't worried for her, but she's also been through much more than I have, and is making do with the circumstance she has.
Okay. I just wanted another 2 cents worth, I guess.
Are you concerned about the two of us seeing each other?
What? No, no, not at all.
So I will tell
Insight
you.
check.
I want to do an insight check. I feel from a mile away as I'm paying for these horses. I'm like, I feel like somebody's talking about me.
Yara's allowed to do whatever. It's fine. I mean, do I need to do a bluff check or something? What's going on?
No, not to me.
Do I need to clarify me and Triss's relationship?
I feel like I have a fairly decent grasp on him, but if you would like to, you can.
I mean, I think we're just like, I always just thought they were good friends that like flirt a little bit sometimes as like, you know.
That's the vibe I get.
Sometimes you flirt with your friends.
Yeah.
Sometimes you play D&D and just flirt with your friends.
Here we are.
Yeah. This is
Flirting with each other at some point.
Tris is intentionally teasing Allie at this moment.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
Okay.
Yeah. Because Yara
yeah,
hasn't had
Allie
any
has-
relationships really since anything. Yeah.
Allie has turned many shades darker, and just very much busying herself with like tidying up a shelf of stuff.
There's always room for more, dear. Anyway. And we'll cut to...
I love them! I love them! I would die for Triss. We cut to,
So, yeah,
I bought
you have-
horses. I come back.
Yes.
I walk in as you're straightening things, and Triss is like, "There's always room for more." I open the door and I'm like, "I got horses." They're really cute. This one's name is Cobalt, and this one's name is Jeffrey. I want Jeffrey.
Cobalt and Jeffrey. Love them.
Right.
Okay. I mean, to cover up, Allie would walk over and say, "Oh, they're adorable." Cast speak with animals and starts immediately talking to them.
That's
What does that sound? Are you just like? What are you talking like? What does animal speak sound like?
They understand Allie's
Telepathic?
normal speech.
oh, that's how it
Old
works.
equine.
Oh yeah, I guess I should know. I've been talking to Edgar this
And
entire
Allie is
time.
just...
English.
That's a bit different. Edgar's not really a real bird. But...
How dare you?
That's so rude.
He's cooler. He's better than a real bird.
He's a physical manifestation of a celestial spirit that's woven together as this form of magic. Like, it's,
Whoa, I actually did not know that.
Yeah, that's how this shit works, man.
That was cool. Anyway.
That's what familiars are, bro.
Okay.
Bro.
Bro.
Yeah, dude, like, just go with D20.
Us playing D&D.
Literally.
But yeah, Allie's just speaking normally, and they're, whinnying and stomping their feet as they do, and Allie's just able to understand. It's typically how it works.
I ask Allie if they like their names or if they would like them changed.
Do they?
I am very
You get the sense that there's no real preference, and changing their names might be a little confusing for them.
amazing. And I take Jeffrey's face and I put my face up next to it, and I'm like, I love you, Jeffrey. You're perfect.
Starts nibbling on your arm a little bit.
Aw.
I do warn them that I occasionally turn into scary things and that it will still be me.
We gotta do that thing that people do with child proofing their horses, where they have you guys never seen this before?
No.
So horses
What?
are really skittish when there's sudden things that happen. So if you have a horse that's going to be working around children who are known to do sudden stupid things, you need to train them into not reacting really hard and knowing that that's something that can happen. So oh my god, it's so funny. It's there's a bunch of videos on TikTok of people just either doing stupid shit around their horse, or throwing a blanket on their horse, or turning on one of those the car salesman things next to their horse, and just getting them used to random shit happening, or making a lot of noise. And yeah, it's great.
Yeah.
It's child proofing a horse.
That's very funny. I never heard that term.
Yeah.
That's
I think
cool.
there might be a different term for it, but that's the vibe. So
That's cool.
yeah.
So before we disband for the evening, what are the last of the preparations the three of you would like to make before leaving? Or is there any last conversations? You said that you were going to come back and see Lamon. So let's have that conversation with the group.
Wait, sorry, what did you say? I'm making sure you got it right.
Yeah, you were going to talk to
I'm gonna talk to them
Yahoos
too.
about something, and then maybe go back and see Lameth? Is that?
Yeah, okay, sorry. I thought you said I was gonna go back and see Lameth, and I was like, not yet.
Yeah.
Cool. Yes, I return.
We have horses now. You get Cobalt because that fits your vibe. I get Jeffrey.
Oh,
Allie
thank you very
is
much.
still a little pink around the edges and is still talking to the horses.
All right.
I take off my mask and I look at Allie. I just make eye contact and I look at Yara. And then I put my mask down all the way.
I look at both of them because now I realize that something weird is happening, and I roll an insight check on Allie.
Allie, go ahead and roll a persuasion or deception check, and don't tell us which one it is.
I mean, honestly, they're both the same, so
That's fine.
My insight is not actually as a 17.
I rolled a 15, so
Well, you
Allie's
don't
Feel
have
free
to
to
say
describe
that.
Allie.
Allie's a little flustered around the edges.
I look at Triss.
What?
I also look at Trish at this point because I'm investigating.
Triss, I need to
What?
get some stuff from you. Actually, no, I don't. Your shop is destroyed. But I do need to talk to you to make sure that you don't do anything stupid while we're gone. Anyway, I'm gonna whisk you into a room. And I.
Wait, but I need you
Just 2
before we
seconds.
leave.
Just 2 seconds, really quick. Something happened between the two of you.
No.
It's okay if something happened.
Absolutely nothing.
Sure. Anyway, keep yourself safe. Do you Triss's apartment is above their house or their shop?
Close to it.
Okay. Is it fire damage?
No.
Okay, good. I was gonna offer them to stay at my place if they couldn't.
Yeah.
But if you need anything, call me. I'll keep my. Do you have your sending stone? Is it busted?
Oh, no, it's fine. I left it in my room
I mean,
this morning.
fair.
Apologize.
Yeah, call if you need anything. Be careful.
I'll be sure to keep it on me this time.
Cool. I hug them, and then I'm like, peace out. I rejoin the others. Anyway, sorry. Lemon.
Oh, you're fine. It's actually Lameth, not Lemon, but
He knows that I know that. Don't worry.
no, just kidding. Yeah. I wanted to ask if you would be comfortable if he came along. I feel like he could be very useful, and I know for a fact he is not. We can trust Lemon, and he knows a lot about Vextra, and I have learned Sodalis as well. I didn't promise anything. I wanted to come to you first, and I ensured that we were alone, and we were. And I didn't tell him details either. Just, it's up to you guys. It was just an idea.
I'd say Allie glances at Yara and then back at Caleb and says, "Okay." If you trust him.
With my life. I just like nod at Edgar to go and get Lemon.
Okay.
All right, well, I guess we're waiting for him and then we're heading out, right? Do you guys have food, or am I searching through the underbrush for you guys?
Let me go to my house and we can get ourselves some food, snacks for the road, as Mother suggested.
I mean, I always have snacks for the road just in case. I'm usually good for like a week or so. That's what I carry on me, but I mean, I'll share.
I mean, we can.
How far is it to this place, to Caldoro?
It depends on how far or how quickly you're trying to go.
Well, we can't murder the horses, so.
So, typically, when you guys have gone there previously, it's about 4.5 days journey.
Okay.
Mm.
A day and a half of that is through the mountains themselves.
Gotcha. So it's a while. I go and raid my pantry and just start sticking stuff into my backpack.
Okay. You guys would also know that Allie is more than capable of finding you food. I'm pretty sure that's a thing I can roll for. So she can supplement if necessary.
Cool.
She's also literally just grown stuff out of the ground and handed it out to the party before.
Yeah.
I
bring some
have the
things.
ability to cast Good Berry if necessary.
Nice. I have something.
I've just like I've like the equivalent to like those freaking like taquitos you see in Star Wars. I don't know, like a ration
What?
taquito. Yeah.
What are you talking about?
What are you talking about?
Yeah, to eat. I've always wanted to have one. But they're probably nasty.
My
Hi, Bubba.
I feel like Caleb is like from fucking what's her name? Tigress from Kung Fu Panda, where she's like, all the dragon warrior needs to subsist on is the dew from one ginkgo leaf and the energy of the universe. And then Poe's like, I'm gonna need a lot more than that. Like,
Literally.
I feel like that's the two of us. Like, that's like, Yara's like, I need to eat. And you're like, no, Zen state. Do not
He's on
need sustenance.
one like one leg. No.
But yeah, I guess I'm ready
Maybe.
to head out if you guys are.
Forest is ready for us too as well.
Forrest is ready to yell. I meant head out in game, but also I suppose head out soon in stream. But
Yep.
don't
Well,
leave. I have
for-
in chat. Don't leave. I have links for you. I have new things, new exciting things. Don't leave yet. So people peace out as soon as I'm like, and we're almost done.
If
I do have one more wild shape for if we are leaving the city.
You can be bird and sit on my horse, and or shoulder, and or head.
you do get both back, I believe, Allie.
Okay.
Really sure.
Does Iara seem like she really just wants me to hang out as bird form?
You don't have to, but I'm offering. I feel like okay. I think that because I notice your hesitation, and I'm like, you can run alongside our horses for the 30 fucking miles that we're gonna go today, or you can take a leisurely ride on a horse
As
a tiny animal.
walking out of the main gates.
Yeah, you can be a mouse if you want, or something else, but I just suggested bird because bird seems fun, and also, if you're a mouse and you're sitting on my shoulder. Hold on, one second.
Well, the thing
if you're a
is-
mouse and you're sitting on my shoulder,
There is the tiny fluffy thing that I turned into before, but I can also become something much bigger that does very well over long distances.
okay,
Would you like to see?
sure. Whatever you want to do, darling.
Okay. She transforms into a huge winged creature that stands probably almost as tall as the gate is, with
Edgar
this
goes,
giant beak.
Oh wait, Edgar's not there anymore. I forgot. Just kidding.
And kind of just turns to look at you guys, and this thing is like the size of a giraffe. It's huge. And clocks a few times, then leaps into the air and starts soaring and just kind of circling.
Is it Big Bird?
It's a very large. It's a Hatzegopteryx. It's huge. It's the CR3 pterosaur I was able to find.
Okay.
The big bird.
Big Bird.
It's got like, I think it's, oh, what's the wingspan on this damn thing? It's like a 40-foot wingspan easily.
Okay, Iara sees
Big
that
bird.
and is like, please don't sit on my shoulder. Holy
Yeah, I
shit.
wouldn't end very well.
Oh my god. At that point, why am I riding a horse? I could have just hopped on your back. Girl.
With the preparations made and you guys waiting for Lameth to join you, I think that's where we can end things tonight.
Please don't shit on my shoulder. That too.
Yeah.
God. Oh, well, thank you guys so much for joining us for D&D tonight. It's so nice to be back. It's so nice to see my friends.
This is
I
great.
miss you all so much. Shout out to everybody who was in chat. Also, shout out to the folks who came over with 1,000 Faces TTRPG. I'm gonna check y'all out.
Yeah.
I gotta, if either 1,000 Faces is still here, or if anyone from 1,000 Faces is still here, let me know. You can throw in chat, like, what time you guys stream and stuff like that, because I wanna find y'all. Also, shout out to Smallville for following and joining the arcade. If anyone else wants to follow and join the arcade, do it. It's fun. We have a good time here. If you're new, I stream every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday. These guys hang out with me on Tuesday nights. But on Monday mornings, I'm here with my boyfriend Aiden, and we talk about astronomy stuff. He has a PhD now, so we talk about astronomy things. And we also sometimes do like a Learn With Me stream. It's generally educational, and we learn things about important topics and in life. Because people need to be educated in the year 2025. You live here too. You get it. And then on Thursdays, in the morning, I play a video game. Lately, I've been playing South of Midnight. It is an amazing, amazing story game. I think I'm going to be finishing it either this week or probably next week. And then after that, on Thursdays, I'm going to start a challenge that I promised many, many moons ago, and I'm finally capitalizing on, or delivering on. And I am going to... I have really bad vision, for anyone who's new here. Like, past here, blurry. Kind of bad vision. I wear contacts, so normally I can see everything now. However, if I take those contacts out and I try to play Breath of the Wild, the first plateau, the Great Plateau, we're gonna see what happens. So if you'd like to be around for that, follow, join the channel. It's gonna happen in like a couple weeks, and it's gonna be something. I don't even know if I'll be able to do it. It's gonna be
great.
fun. But shout out to everybody in chat: Lit King, Bill Nash, Lynn Jersey, Owlistic was here. Who else? Thousand Faces, Smallville. It's Anna Margaret. So many people. Cloud was here. Everybody's here. Thank you guys all for tuning in. And shout out to everybody who wasn't feeling like chit-chatting. Thanks for watching. Shout out to those catching the VODs. If you want to find our VODs, here's all the links now. If you want to find our VODs...
I'm going to let you handle the links this time. I normally do this.
Yeah. You can find us on YouTube. Also, you can join our Discord. We have a Discord server. It's fun. We have a good time. And then also, a new thing... We have a Blue Sky now. You can follow us on Blue Sky if you're over at Blue Sky. We do little, like, go live notifications is mainly the only thing that's on there because I've only been using it for, like, 2 days. But there's going to be, like, cute, fun little stuff. I'm going to do, like, D&D out of context and silly shit like that. Also, on YouTube, we should start having short-form content soon. I say should. It's my job. I'm in charge of it, and it will happen this week. I just have to figure out when. Maybe tomorrow. Who knows? Follow us on YouTube. I think that's about it. Follow if you're new here. Subscribe if you feel so inclined. Shout out to... I'm not done yet. Shout out to the best people in the world to play D&D with. I did Discord already. Shout out to the best people in the world to play D&D with. Amanda and Grant. And shout out to our lovely Dungeon Master, Mac, for weaving such an incredible story. Also, Grant had to get all the little meme Nightbot things in, of course. He will die if he doesn't. Pay respects to Vine. Wait with bated breath for our MySpace. Join Club Penguin, aka the San Diego Zoo Penguin Cam.
That's the best one, honestly.
Yes. And, I mean, we have Instagram, but I don't like Meta anymore, so all that stuff's gonna be on YouTube soon, and Blue Sky, so follow us there. Alright. That's it. We'll see y'all next time. Bye, everyone.
Bye.